Hi, welcome to another edition of RDI TV, and we have a very special guest today thanks to Todd Waller. Many of you know him as Bawld Guy, and some others as Jeff Brown. His Christian name, his given name, but everybody calls him Bawld Guy. And I actually got him right here, and he agreed to give me 5 to 7 minutes. So first, just go ahead and briefly introduce yourself, like in a minute, Jeff. And for all these people who, unfortunately enough, don't read your blog, let them know who you are.
I'm Jeff Brown. I'm second generation real estate. I got licensed in 1969 when I was 18. Did houses for 7 years, switched over to investments, and I've been in investments ever since. I'm celebrating my 44th year in the business this coming October, and now specialize in getting people to retirement through investing.
Now you have a really, and thank you so much today, by the way, for your presentation, but you have a really, I'm not going to say necessarily unique or creative, I don't know what's a better idea, functional plan, thought out, bereft of any emotional attachment to any previous idea, approach to how to reach that. So if somebody's a beginning or perhaps an intermediate investor, your approach is very different. Maybe you can spell it out for them or help them out, or some tips for them.
Well, one of the things I tell them is that when you read about all the formulas, and they all start out with the words "get rich quick." Again, I've been doing it for over 4 decades. I've yet to discover how to get rich quick. I know how to make a small fortune in real estate quick. You start out with a large fortune. So what I would tell people is this: all formulas in real estate investing work until the day they don't. And they don't work because reality intrudes its ugly head. Murphy's alive and knows where we all live, and you will get your turn in his barrel. The idea for investing is to understand that if you're young and you're beginning, time is your friend. So behave as if it's your friend. Understand that what you're creating is a better future, not necessarily a better today. You're going to wake up every morning whether you invest in real estate or not. You're going to go to your day job whether you invest or not. Why don't you invest? Now, here's what I would tell anybody. I told my daughter, but she preferred a house. Buy FHA, which is 3.5% down. Buy a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex. And now you have renters that are keeping your own personal cost of living down. Now, this accomplishes a lot of things with one move. First of all, it allows you to pay down with the money you're saving in cost of living that loan you used to buy that duplex or triplex or fourplex. Within 5 years, say on a duplex, you will have the ability to have created somewhere between 80, 90, 100, sometimes over $100,000 in equity by using only 50 or 60,000 over time, just a little bit each month, because you're saving that amount of money due to your tenants. Now, here's another thing. When you bought that duplex, half of that loan's interest is deductible dollar for dollar against your job income. So are the real estate taxes, half. On the other hand, you're getting paid rent from the guy next door. That rent allows you to take what's known as depreciation, which is a tax shelter, and it says you lost money that you never lost. It's a paper loss, and we like that. We like that now. The IRS gets you later, but it's worth it. So what happens is you might own something that allows you to claim a $5,000 or $10,000 annual loss. Since you're probably not cash flowing on the property because you're living there, you're just lowering the cost of your lifestyle. You can take that $5,000 or $10,000 every year and take it off your day job income. So if you're making $50,000 a year and you have $5,000 in depreciation, before you even start figuring out your taxes that year, you only made $45,000, and that's pretty cool. And if you're in a bracket that maybe state and federal, you're paying 20, 25%. That's 20, 25% of $5,000 that stays in your Levi's. And if you know you're going to get that kind of a paper loss, why not go to your employer and claim another couple of dependents so that that extra money It might only be $50 a month, but now it's in your paycheck, and you get to see it empirically. Now the other thing is, it's 5 years down the road, you've got your duplex, and you've created an extra $100,000. In 5 years, you would have only paid about $4,000 to $5,000, $6,000 on your loan. But because you took your savings, because of the lifestyle savings you got from having a tenant, and applied it to the loan every month with solid discipline, and I'm sure some sacrifices, it's 5 years down the road. If that property didn't go up a dime, you've made that equity gain. Now you can take that equity, you can split it up any way you want, you can buy yourself a house now and take the rest and buy another piece of investment property, and now you've got an investment portfolio and you have your own home. They're completely separate pieces of real estate, and it only took you 5 years. That's what I would tell young people to do.
That's great. What is your blog so people can start following you?
It's Bawld Guy Talking. The URL is bawldguy.com, BAWLDGUY.com.
And you're also on Bigger Pockets quite a bit, aren't you?
Yeah, I write a post there. Everything I put on my blog is a video now, although I've written about 200,000 words.
I was going to say, I like that you're doing the video, but you're very easy to read, and I understand how difficult it is to write that easy. I really wish I could, so please do write some too.
Well, the Bigger Pockets allows me to keep my hand in it. I also write a little bit on Agent Genius, or now AG Beat, I guess. But Bigger Pockets is where I write about investments, and I generally write 1,000 to 2,000 words a week.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the time, and thanks for coming out, and thanks for doing the interview.
My pleasure, Jeremy.
All right, thanks, Jeff.